Hey family, welcome back to my channel. You're still me, your favorite Agmarinus Ajola Deboale. Really, who missed me? Who missed me? Because I really missed shooting videos. For real, I missed shooting videos. But then I've been up to so much, behind the BAM. I've been doing so much, and as a well-being queen, I needed so much rest. Life of a child caregiver is not something that comes with a bed of roses. But then I give thanks to God Almighty for the privilege to be sitting in front of my camera today just to make a video. I'm so happy to be back. Doing one of the things I really love and I'm passionate about. As you all know, I talk about teenagers, well-being, safety, beauty, and lifestyle. So I know some of you will be like, which one is this GWBG that the ag wearing is wearing today? Yeah, this is a branded t-shirt for one of the things I've been up to, and I actually brought the gist for you today. So thank you so much once again for joining me. I promise today is going to be exciting because it's one of the I'm bringing to you one of the gists, of one of the things I've been doing, like right there, right there, yeah. And even presently now, I'm working on doing a comprehensive part of the stuff. Yeah, let me not break it yet, but then I'm still going to break it. Yeah. So guys, welcome to my channel. I'll see you later. Welcome back. Hi. So let me start by telling you what GWBG means. It actually means General Well-Being Guide. Yeah, that's the meaning. And you all already know me as the Well-Being Queen, yes. And I will do all in my power to ensure that I preach this and let you know what it means to guide your well-being, to protect your well-being, and ensure that your well-being is intact. Like I always say on my channel, and I've said it like several times if you look at my previous videos, that our well-being is something that is of so much importance, and it is something that at every point in time we have to be on the check, we have to be on the go, that what's up with me, and ensure that you do not get any of this state of yours altered. When all of these states of yours are intact, then you're sure that your general well-being, and you're sure that your general well-being is intact, then you're good to go, pursue your career, pursue your life goals, and fulfill that purpose in which God has set you to fulfill. I always say something that our well-being is more than just our mental health. Yeah, this I say a lot because some people just emphasize on mental health. And if you know me as the Agberin nurse, I am in a school of thought that prevention is better than cure. Some people decide to prefer solution when people are already in that problem, when they are being faced with that challenges. But for me, I subscribe to focusing on things like what are the preventions that we can actually put in place, what are the precautions that we can actually put in place to prevent some things in happening. I don't know, maybe I've said the story before, but then I can remember back days when I was in school of nursing. As a student nurse, you need to go for practical or clinical experiences. Anytime I go to the ward, I really do not feel much comfortable, and that is why at the early stage of my nursing career, I knew I wasn't going to be a clinical nurse, because when I see people on the sick bed, they nursing some disease condition, I'll be like, are there no ways to actually prevent all of this before people even come to being hospitalized? For real, these are all the thoughts that actually comes to my head, and I think that was one of the things that prompted me at the early stage of my career. I said I wanted to be a public nurse. An health advocate, like in prevention aspects. What are the things we can preach to the communities, both local and advanced communities? What are the things we can tell them to ensure that everyone is being prevented from being hospitalized in the hospital? So, talking about general well-being now, so many people want to tackle the situation. Tackle what the problem is, not thinking about what are the preventions. And we all know that preventions are actually better than cure. That is why I've actually put all of these things together. I've always said it, that our well-being is actually more than our mental states. Because part of the mental issues that people tend to address are depression, acts of suicide, obsessed with something, fear, anxiety. These are the mental issues that people, and many more, but these are the mental issues that people tend to address. Well-being has actually covered a whole lot of states, and I would like to list a few. It has covered that major mental health. It covers our physical state, it covers our emotional state, our economic state. In fact, the number one thing I'm supposed to mention is our spiritual state, our self-development state. So many states, think about it. So many things that helps you to move from a certain place in advancements, that makes your life get better. Yes. All of this is what our mental well-being has entailed. It is our responsibilities as individual to ensure, see, like the mantle is in our hand. It is my whole responsibility as an individual, and it is your own responsibility to ensure that your well-being is being guided, that your well-being, all the states that I've mentioned, including your psychological states, are being guided. To do every possible best to ensure that your well-being is perfectly fine. Like I always say, if one part of your state is being altered, then it tends to affect every other aspect of your life. For example, one of the things I can relate in my own life is, once my spiritual life is altered, then I can guarantee you major states about me, the major state about me are always getting altered. Yes, because one of the major places where I draw my strength is from God. So now imagine, like, my spiritual state is not going as it's supposed to go, then my physical, my normal activities such as my goals to pursue, my life purpose, my life career is already at stake. So for me personally, I actually put my spiritual life, my spiritual state to be the number one thing. Then for me, every other aspect of my life follows through. So let me ask you, what state of yours do you prioritize? What state of yours do you put as the number one? Like, okay, I just have to guide this. And if you can show or you can guarantee that every state of your life is being intact, then you're sure that your well-being is being intact. So that has brought to me introducing general well-being guide to you. I've actually sat down, put all my ideas together and bring to you a general well-being guide. So this is actually a ebook that will help you. Once you read it, this ebook has brought a whole lot of benefit for you. It will help you to move from that state where you are and open your eyes to see how important you personally, who has the key or the code, to open so many doors or so many things in your life, because God has given you all of these things already. It is now your own ability to see it and know that this is what God has for me. This is who I am, and just collect this key and, start opening all of these things in your life. Challenges are inevitable. One way or the other, challenges have come, even challenges that at that point, at that moment, we cannot even control them. But how can we navigate through challenges? Knowing fully well that challenges are inevitable. You're born to face challenges even at work. You're born to face challenges even within your immediate family, extended family. You're born to face challenges among your friends. In so many places, challenges are inevitable. So what then are you doing as an individual to ensure that you navigate through all these challenges? Remember, always having in mind that you are important and you are even in the front line of all these challenges. How can you navigate through without having all of these things altered? You will find that in the general well-being. It's 100% free. 100% free. Do well to download your own free copy of a general well-being guide. You're gonna see the link in the description box below. Download your general well-being guide, read it, digest it, and when you now think about moving to another level, go ahead. There's a link inside the ebook. Click on it and purchase a checklist. I'm still going to talk about the checklist thereafter. So guys, a lot of my friends and family have actually downloaded this ebook, and let me just read out some feedback that I've received from them. So I'll be reading it out actually. So a feedback from some friends and clients have to say about the general well-being guide. A sister of mine, she's actually my sister, Ibukumadenyeju, said the well-being guide is loaded, like fully loaded. I'm not even kidding right now. The general well-being guide is loaded, and I believe everyone that wants to live a positive or healthy life should have a copy. Go now and grab your copy. Okay. Tosin Adekorede also said that the guide is really nice, and I like the fact that it's not so long and boring. Oh my god. Like initially when I launched the book, I was telling people, trust me, the well-being guide is loaded. You just have to download it. Yes, it's loaded. And the fact that I was able to summarize and make it concise, ensure that it's not long, because I know us, even me personally, despite the fact that I'm training myself to be a good reader, I still do not like to read for so long. Sometimes when I read, I even skim. I just skim through and understand what is inside the whole book. But the sincere truth is, I've actually brought all of this in a very concise way, whereby in the next 30 or 20 minutes you're already done with the general well-being guide. If that is too long, you can actually do lesser than that minute. So, and one amazing thing in general well-being guide is the checklist. Can I just hear some noise? Like some noise. The checklist, I'm going to read out some points like why the checklist is actually something you need to purchase. The checklist actually goes for 5,000 naira, and the reason why you have to buy it because it gives rooms for so many things that will help you to move from who you are now into a better you. You know, keep being the best version of you and keep being the best. You know, staying on top of the game is the fact that there are some healthy routines inside the checklist that keeps you to be intentional, active, accountable to an expert, that actually takes you through the journey of ensuring that you adhere to some healthy routines that helps your life to stay productive. So to purchase the general well-being checklist, the link is inside the general well-being guide. So do well to click on the link and purchase directly. So one of the amazing benefits why you need to download the general well-being checklist is the fact that you're accountable, you're consistent, you're intentional, you're conscious about some healthy routines that helps your life to be more productive. The checklist applies to all age group. Are you a baby? Are you a mother? Are you single? Are you married? From age 0 to age 500. For real. Yes, because they are actually healthy routines. So right from childhood, you've got to train your children on how to start doing some healthy practices. Like I had advised some parents who got who actually purchased the checklist to write out all these healthy routines and place it on their door, so that when their children wake up every day, like daily, they ensure that what mommy pressed here, we have to go about it, we have to do it, we have to do everything mommy tells us to do here. You understand? I'm not going to give the hints on what the checklists are all about, but the most important thing for you is to ensure that you download the checklist. So I'll go right and talk about some of the benefits, aside the fact that it applies to all age group. 80% sales of the checklist goes to local community. Like when God gave me the idea to actually work on this general well-being guide and the checklist, He actually put a bigger project that personally, as I'm even telling you now, I really do not know how to get started. But I know that one thing I've realized is that when God gives you a major project, He has already finished everything. He has finished the project. It's just for you to intervene and start acting. I believe God is ahead of me on this particular project. But then the bigger project is that it's actually in alignment with what our vision is. Remember, one of our vision as a brand, Agri Nurses Services, is to ensure that millions of people actually take their safety and well-being with a great zeal. You and I, we have to consciously take our well-being and safety with a great zeal. And this has actually placed us on the mission that enables us to reach out to individuals by providing professional guides and services, products that helps you to take your well-being into another level and with a great zeal. And on the other angle is us going into local communities, providing what our products, our services, and our guides for them. So 80% of every sales that you buy, that I buy as a checklist, is going back to the local community. And if God has actually placed in your mind to donate towards this project, you're going to find the link below. Link to purchase and link to donate will actually be placed in the description button. Remember, 80% of sales for the checklist is going back to the local community, and 100% of donation, 100% I say, is going back to the local community. This is just for us to encourage people in the local community to know that aside the physical interventions such as healthy routines that they've got to ensure that they stay productive, or when challenges come, what are the things that they do is to draw. The major thing that I always preach is that they've got to draw their strength from God. So in executing this project, in going back to local community, which I have seen as a major way for you to make an impact, like you've always been there, you want to make an impact, this is really a platform for you to make an impact. No matter how big or how small you want to donate towards this project, it's a very big project, and you've got to just support it as God leads you. Whatever that comes to your mind, the donation link will be in the description box. I don't know why I'm unveiling this, because really I've not even put it out there, but then just making this video, I know God is with me, and He speaks through me, and I'm not afraid. I'm not even but then because it's still something I'm going to do after, but then for now I'm still pushing so that people can buy the checklist. But then one amazing thing about the donation again, And one amazing thing about the donation, again, people don't know, because I've got some of my friends and family who have actually donated for this project, is that as a donor, you've got the benefits that the purchasers, the buyers, are actually going to benefit from, which is the checklist. So if you're actually donating, no matter how big or how small you're donating, you have the checklist. Once you donate, at the end of the payment, just wait a little bit and download it. Then you're fine. So that is it. So please read the detailed information in the description box, and do not forget to download your 100%. I'm giving it 100%, and do not forget to download your free book. And if you're interested in purchase of the checklist, please go ahead and purchase. It goes for just 5,000 naira. And also, if you're interested in donating, please go ahead and donate towards, reaching out to the local communities to help them understand the benefits of productive living and safety. I would appreciate you. And please, if you also want to talk to me, you can talk to me through WhatsApp. I'm gonna drop my digits underneath, so feel free to reach me and let's talk more about the project. It's God-given project, and we've got to do this together. Thank you so much. So talking about accountability, talk about for the checklist, because I've got 20 healthy routines that you've got to do over and over every day. And how do you stay accountable? So I have created a Telegram community where you join, and there every day, every week, a new week starts on Sunday. So every Sunday, every week, you've got links to that week for 7 days, where you're going to log in. Monday, I was able to do this, I was able to achieve this. They're just questions for you to answer. Is it that yes or no? So all of these are inside the link to join the Telegram group. The link to join the Telegram group is in the general well-being checklist. So please do well to purchase or donate for the checklist. There is power in productivity. So downloading the checklist will actually help you to stay more productive, because the moment you start seeing yourself executing some healthy routines, you've got no choice than to stay productive. No choice. Just be productive, because these are the normal things that you should do. And even when you don't do them, or maybe you're not conscious or being intentional about them, the moment you have access to it, you already know that, I need to do more of these, and start doing it consciously, intentionally, deliberately, and you're just fine. So let me know what you think about my video in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And darlings, families, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye. I love you so much.